am Philippa with Channer Consulting, and I'm here today with Toya Ormsby, and she's with the Rockville Womens Center. Thank you so much, Toya, for making time to be with me today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, ma'am. We are starting a very special series where we're highlighting nonprofits in the Montgomery County area, and you guys are the first people we're meeting with. So I am just really interested to share with our audience what the Rockville Womens Center does and how people can get involved. So if you can start by sharing what services the Rockville Womens Center offers.
Absolutely. Thank you again, Philippa. We've been around for near 40 years, and we serve the women in the Metro DC area. We provide pregnancy options consultations for women who are abortion minded and find themselves with an unplanned pregnancy that they're not sure what they want to do. So we provide them the resources necessary to go through all their options. And we also, depending on what the woman chooses, we provide support services after she's determined her decision. So some of those services include parenting classes. It includes abortion recovery classes. It includes pregnancy testing, pregnancy verifications, and sonograms to determine how far along she is in her pregnancy, as well as STD testing.
All right. So if a woman comes to you today, like what could she expect to experience during a visit with you?
Absolutely. When the woman comes, she can expect to find a warm, non-judgmental environment where fellow women are walking beside her and really embracing her in whatever decision that she chooses to make. And we really value creating a place for women that's safe, because a lot of times these women, they are in crisis and they have a lot going on and they're not sure what they want to do. And so we find that we can provide them that quiet place where they can actually think and really think through all their options. We provide an opportunity for them to talk to someone who is outside of their situation, but someone who can provide an objective ear, and really someone who can come alongside the woman and listen to her and provide that support that she needs.
Well, I was going to ask, how long has the Rockville Womens Center been around?
We have been around since 1986.
Wow, that's been a long time. So do you feel women in the community know about the Rockville Womens Center, or do you feel like we're still struggling to get the word out?
Right. So I believe that, a lot of the women in our community are aware of the Rockville Womens Center. We have gone through a number of iterations over the past few years. And so some of our processes have changed. And so a number of the women who we saw before when we provided prenatal care, we still get those calls. And 3 years ago, we changed our methodology to really focus on the woman who's abortion vulnerable or abortion minded. And so we've streamlined our services to really target that group. And so we're trying to get the word out to that target audience.
All right. So what are some ways people can get involved? Can we volunteer with you, or are you looking to hire anybody to help?
I'm glad that you asked that. So yes, we do have a few volunteer opportunities with the Rockville Womens Center. Currently, we are looking for a bilingual Spanish-speaking parenting mentor. This would be somebody who would walk with the woman who's chosen to parent. And it's usually up to about 2 years. They would meet twice a month, and they would do online classes, do check-ins throughout the rest of the week, just to see what's going on with the woman and discuss where she is and kind of what her plan is, and provide that extra support that the woman may need. The other position that we're looking for is a client advocate. This is somebody who would do the options consultation once the individual comes in. They would do a assessment on the woman's situation. They do a spiritual talk. They kind of go through an assessment of where is the woman, and really helps us to tailor how best to meet her, how best to meet her needs, and to come alongside her. We're also looking for a contract nurse and a contract sonographer, just to, fill in when our nurse is out or when our sonographer is out. So if there's anybody who's interested in any of those positions, whether the employment position or the volunteer position, please definitely feel free to reach out to me.
Okay, well, that leads us to our next question. And our last question is, if somebody is interested in donating, getting involved, volunteering, or just needs your service, how can they reach you?
The best way to reach us is for donating. You can call our phone line, which is 301-770-4444, or you can email office at rockvillewomenscenter.com. That's for a donor. If it's a client, somebody who needs our services, then I encourage them to call our helpline or text our helpline, which is 240-779-1585. So those are the best ways to reach us.
Okay, perfect. And I understand you're on social media as well, so I will share those links as well. Yes. with the support for this video. So yes. Really, I honestly really appreciate your time and sharing about the Rockville Women's Center. I do, pray just much success for all that you do. I really think that your services are really valuable to many women in our community. And I just hope this information gets to them. They're aware that you exist, and those that need it can find you. Yes. And I want to say thank you for Chandler Consulting as well for coming alongside us, for really partnering with us in doing our social media. We've really enjoyed working with you all these past few months, and we've gotten feedback from donors as well. They've really enjoyed the different social media articles and blogs that you guys have done and written on our behalf. So, and I know that we're reaching more of the women in our community as well due to the work that you're doing. So thank you as well for all that you do to help us reach our target audience. You are very welcome. You have a wonderful afternoon, and looking forward to many more months and years of working together. Thank you.